Hey everybody, TrinfiniteX here, back with the last of Skyward Sword HD. Okay, this is it. We've got everything. We have 100%, or as close to 100% as I really care to get. Anyway, we've got all the upgrades, the maximum wallet, all the heart pieces, upgraded potions even. I didn't upgrade all the equipment in my item check, but I mean, I really feel no need to do that. We are prepared as we're gonna be. We can finally go to the past. Defeat Girahim and Demise all in one fell swoop. Let's do it. How's it going, Judex? How's it going, Aurora? How are you, Piker? Are you enjoying your lightning emote, Piker? I mean, you use it every time you come in, so I assume you're having fun with it. Oh no, Judex, you're ill. That's not good. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's not COVID, is it? I just got over that. Link? It's Girahim. He appeared out of thin air and got the drop on me. Oh, of course. Don't worry about me. You must chase after him. He ran through the great door, or is at the front of the temple. You may yet catch him before it's too late. Hurry. Just a really bad cold. Still, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick, Judex. I hope all this will make you feel better. Two of the games you keep telling me are your favorites. We're gonna finish them both up today. Ah, they took away his teleportation sound effect for his little dance. Where's the ceiling spike? Also, Link, why are you still standing there? Why have you not already begun running? Come on, man. Just do a wind bomb or something over the side. Hear me, my hordes. The spell is nearly complete. The Demon King returns. Until then, you will keep that whelp from interfering with my ritual. I don't care if the whole lot of you get lodged on the end of his blade. He will buy me the time I need. Do not fear him. Fear my wrath if you fail me. Okie dokie. How much point, I wonder, is there in actually fighting all these guys when we could just run past them? Pretty sure at some point a barrier will appear to stop us. Oh, we can't push past them like in Breath of the Wild. So you're gonna play Breath of the Wild again? Good choice. As you know, I'm planning to do that again eventually myself. After the Pokemon remakes. Oh my goodness. Cutscenes. So many cutscenes. There we go. Yep, gotta get through with the Pokemon remakes first, but then once we do that, I'll probably do Breath of the Wild again. Oh, they're carrying bombs. Hello there. Interesting. Not seen that before. Ah. Uh-oh. The big guys. Hold on. I say we leave behind some bombs of our own. If it's gonna be like that. There we go. All right. What are we gonna do about the big guys? We're fine. That's gonna take forever, isn't it? Yeah. We gotta deal with them. I could bomb them. I think I'll just fight them instead, though. That spear did not hit me. There we go. Oh, I see. So he can damage me by dying. Okay, great. Good to know. Well, we're almost to the bottom. Oh, you're playing... Ugh. Hold on. That sounds good, Judex. Lie down in bed to watch the stream. That sounds perfect. You doing that right now, eh, Piker? Yeah, it's late over in Europe. I appreciate you guys coming at all, given how late it is. And how late the stream tends to run for you guys. Sorry if I'm not the most attentive to chat right now. Ugh. I'm trying to get through all this. Ah. Another one. How many more has he got? This should be the last one, right? We gotta get rid of this guy. Oh, and he's gonna run. He's gonna, wait a minute. He's gonna run to the other side of the barrier? Hold on just a second. Hold on a minute. Is he over there now? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. Oh, he's still alive. Boy, he's tough. Do what you gotta do, Judex. Like, your health is important. You gotta take care of yourself. But of course, I would appreciate it if you could watch, but you know, like I said, do what you gotta do. Oh my gosh. Yet another one, jeez. Okay, but that looks like it really is the last one, though. Oh, and these guys, too, huh? Bombs. There we go. That gets rid of all the little guys, at least. Go. Just barely managing, but we haven't needed to use our potion yet. Get out of here. Man, blue bokoblins are really tough. In this game. Ugh. Yeah, I know. This is kind of like Hyrule Warriors. We don't actually have to fight these guys, do we? Let's collect all the hearts to stay healthy. And nope, there is one last barrier. Oh my gosh. Seriously? All right. I keep trying to... There we go. Trying to get away from them before they collapse. Oh, there's an opening. Oh, all this time I didn't see it. I thought there was a gate. My bad. Well, since you're all here right now, let me go ahead and just say it. So next Saturday, I'm thinking maybe we can play some more Mario Kart. I mean, obviously, Judex, that for you, that depends on how you feel. I hope you're feeling better by then. But if you're up for it, would you all be interested in some Mario Kart next Saturday, perhaps? Or this coming Saturday, I guess? You're far too quick, boy. Uh-huh. Realize a simple child like you knows nothing of magic, but spells like this take time and a steady hand. Can't you wait quietly like a good boy? You petulant brat, you pushed me too far. I've waited my whole existence for this. This is my moment. You know what? Fine. If you're so intent on hurrying to your grave, I'll be happy to show you the way. This time there will be no heroic escape. I was a fool to toy with you. Oh, and let you walk away with your life before. But I won't make that mistake again. It's too late, buddy. But seriously, where's the ceiling spike? Did he remove it? I mean, I suppose. That, I promise. Wow. This is an interesting floor we've got here. Some pixelated floor. But now this is where he starts to look more and more like Fi. If only I'd put you in your place from the very beginning. Show a human a little mercy, and the next thing you know, he thinks himself your equal. Given my station, I had to maintain some semblance of dignity. So I let you run with your life, twice even. Such a guilty pleasure. But instead of scurrying away like a creature with a basic instinct to survive, you just kept coming back again and again and again. I've let a mere boy make a fool of me for the last time. You stand before a demon, or should I say a weapon without mercy. This, I will admit, when I first saw this was a pretty good twist when I realized, oh, he's like a male counterpart to Fi, created by Demise to be his sword. That's neat, actually. That was a twist I hadn't put together at the time. It kind of makes him a really awesome villain. For you, boy, I've prepared a most appropriate and humiliating death. I even have a pet name for it, okay. I call it the Endless Plunge. Yes, I have named it. First, I will take my time bludgeoning you, and when I grow bored of it, I will drive you to the edge and deliver her a last strike to send you falling to your doom. Ah, yes. I also still have not been cured of my incurable monologuing disease. I'll delight in casting your body into this pit and snuffing out the flame of your life. Your broken body will serve as fine sustenance for the Demon King. I was about to say, I swear if he has another text box. Okay. Skyward strike. Do like this. Do I have to parry his attack? Ah. Come on. Oh, is that it? I just have to knock him down on his... Yeah, okay. Just knock him off his little 16-bit platforms? Parry his blows with my invincible shield. Oh. Oops. He got me, okay. Alright. That's kind of interesting. This is kind of cool. Uh-oh. Alright, kinda neat. But Girahim just would have seen us respawn. I wonder, did the void out just make it appear to him as though we never fell off? Or did it make it, or did we reappear in front of him and he's like, how did you do that? I wonder. Wait, that's not it, is it? Huh? I was about to say, he hasn't pulled out his little rapier yet. Ah, whoops. Well, okay. He delayed his swing. Come on. I sent his onion ring back at him. I'm not hungry for onion rings. Wretched brat. Oh, he pulled out a much bigger sword. You know what? Alright. I guess I should use it. Drink on the run. There we go. This is much better. Well, I mean, it was for like the 2 seconds it lasted. But again, this was designed for the much, much slower motion controls. The button controls are so much faster. Like, I actually tried it. Like, you weren't here Saturday night, Judex, but in fact, Aurora, I don't think you were here either at the time, but I actually did switch to motion controls for a minute just to test them. They weren't too bad, but they were definitely noticeably slower than the button controls. They were noticeably slower. Yeah, Piker was here, I believe. They were noticeably slower. They missed a lot of inputs, but like they sort of worked. But yeah, the button controls are definitely a step up. This is preposterous. Can't pronounce English. Driven to my knees by a simple child of man, laughable. No matter how many times we clash, I can't prevail. You think I can't defeat you? You think I can't win? Yes. I mean, that's a very simple answer right there. Yes. Where's your tongue now, buddy? Boy, what are you? Ah, but never mind that. Victory is still mine to savor. While we fought, the ritual I started continued. At last it's complete. The Demon King shall devour the soul of the goddess and resurrect in his full glory. There he is. The not-so-imprisoned one. Carly Joe, 66. Thank you so much for the follow. How's it going? We're about to fight Demise. Don't you see it's all over? You and your kind of lost. This world and everything in it now belongs to darkness. They belong to my master. And what is this laugh he's got? It's just like perfectly repeated. It's just this perfectly repeated laugh. No variation in it whatsoever. Ooh. A humanoid Penguin. Welcome back to us, Master. And then he turns him back into a sword. I'm doing all right, Carly. Why not use the actual stream chat? Why DM me? Yeah, like, Carly Joe is like DMing me instead of using the stream chat. I don't know, and just asking how I am. That's just like, eh? That's a nice looking sword, though. Somewhat impractical, but very nice. So you are the chosen knight of the goddess. I love how they have, like, the scales as the background for his text box. Intriguing. The goddess lowered herself to a mortal existence to keep me imprisoned. How pathetic. This bag of flesh pales in comparison to the magnificence of her previous form. Oh, but Groose came to the past with us. Link, I caught her. She's okay. No, not skip. I don't want to skip this. So you and that other human would stand before Oblivion to aid the goddess, would you? How curious. Humans I've known were weak things, hardly more than insects, shivering under rocks, ready to flee at a mere glimpse of me. When last I walked this world, they did little more than scream and cling to their goddess, mewing and praying, counting on her to protect them. How amusing to think those cowards begot someone like you. You grow more fascinating by the second, human. I never imagined I'd meet one of your kind who wished to stand against me in battle. And I should have guessed that you would also have the monologuing disease. That's probably where Giraham got it from. And yes, I'm calling him Giraham on purpose. Very well then. I shall prepare a place for us where we will not be bothered by distractions. If you still have the courage to face me, seek me there. Link! It's all on you! Oh, and listen, Granny had some info for you. The old girl says it'll take time and for that grease wad to absorb Zelda's soul completely. If you can take him down before her soul gets all sucked up into that thing, you might still have a chance. I know you can do it. So yeah, you gotta do this. You're all Zelda's got. You've gotta make this happen. Oh, we will. Wow, my shield's kind of... Is my shield blowing in the wind there for a second? What was that? If you fear for your life, do not follow me. You can spend what little time in your world has left cowering and crying as befits your kind. I mean, or we could go back to our own time period and assume it's a different dimension. But we need Zelda for, we kind of need Zelda to come back with us. If you truly desire to raise your blade against me, against the world I would build, come for me. I've waited eons to return. I can spare a few more moments to let you decide. Okie dokie. Hey, Carly Joe. It's up to you now, Link. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? I'm doing good. We're just wrapping up Skyward Sword HD. Button controls actually make this game playable. And we're about to turn around and re-beat Odyssey as well, because I already beat Odyssey a while back. Super Mario Odyssey, that is, but the recording for the final stage, like just the final stage, it got corrupted, so I'm gonna do it again. We're gonna save down here, actually. Okie dokie, so... shall we do the Guardian Potion or not, I wonder? I mean, let's not start out with it. This is still normal mode. This ain't hard mode. I'm doing good as usual. Usually reaching out people for more work. Okay. What kind of work do you do? Are you like an editor or a graphic artist looking for work? I hope you enjoy the stream, but at the moment I am kind of a one-man show. And I don't know for sure if I'm really ready to, like, hire any help. Well, like, I definitely wouldn't be able to hire any permanent help. Though I might be able to commission, like, 1 or 2 things. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, there's lots and lots of people. Yeah, lots and lots of people on, like, Twitter and Twitch looking for that kind of work. Understood, Master Link. Know that even in the place that lies beyond this portal, I will be with you. And Master, good luck. Maybe. I have some ideas for some emotes that I would like to put together. I could put them together myself, but I'm starting to realize just the amount of time it takes to go into to do that on top of editing things and stuff. I'm thinking about maybe like trying to get somebody else to do it. So maybe you and I could talk after the stream or something, possibly. But I warn you, it would probably be like a 1 or 2 time commission, and that's probably it. Or at least for a very long time. And it would probably just be like 2 emotes I need. I don't know how much you charge, but ain't got much. Ah, so you've decided to meet your end in battle after all. It pleases me greatly to see such misplaced valor, human. Take a moment to appreciate your surroundings. For where we stand shall serve as your tomb for eternity. Talking. You already said all this. Different words. Hate for the gods that is boiled in my veins. You will taste all of it in the bite of my blade. In the bite of Girahim? Hardly. All right. The only question left is how long you will manage to remain standing before her I take your life. Try to keep it interesting for me, would you? Sure thing. Trust me, it'll be interesting. And when you do fall, know that our world and everything in it is mine to dominate, mine to subjugate, mine to rule, blah, 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 blah. When I finish you, you can take solace in knowing your friends and kin will soon follow as I wipe all who oppose me from the face of this world. Yeah. Bad guy monologue. Very typical. At least Calamity Ganon didn't waste too much time on dialogue. Actually, he didn't have any. I wonder if when Ganon gets revived in Breath of the Wild 2, will he talk as much as you? It won't be long now. At last, the almighty power I've sought for millennia. I will take the Triforce for my own. The world shall be under my foot for eternity. I think not. No Skyward Strike in here? Oh. No Skyward Strike in here. Hey. Oh. Okay, I got some hits in. I was about to say, how do I damage this guy? Oh. I actually got a hit in between his swing. It seems like you kind of have to parry, don't you? Oh. I'm hitting him in between his swings, which I assume is a feat I can only accomplish because of button controls. Oh, yeah, like that feels like something you probably can't really do consistently with motion controls. Ugh. Like getting hits in between his swings. Ugh. I think he's waiting for me to spam? Interesting. Is there a trick to this I'm not getting? Oh! He blocked my arrow too. Ugh. Ouch. 2 hearts per swing, eh? That's not unusual. Yeah, this seems to be a 1-for-1 trade of blows here so far. I tried to... I got caught spamming again. Ooh, I got him for a second. Alright. Oh, it didn't restore everything. Okay, fine. Let's see how you like this. Oh, come on. 1 hit. Wow, I could have done this without my guardian potion. I could have easily done this without my guardian potion. He was 1 hit away. Oh. So how am I supposed to... Oh, there you go. There you go. Wait a second. How did I not get it? Ugh. Okay, I keep parrying the first one and not quite getting the rest. And then I can't counterattack him. Am I supposed to attack him while he's trying to get a Skyward Strike together? Is that it? I don't think I fully understand how this battle's supposed to work. I am very glad I have the Hylian shield, though. Otherwise, my shield would have definitely broken by now. Oh, there we go. Ooh! Oh, he dodged it. Okay. Yeah, right now I'm just trading blows with him. Is that how this is supposed to go? Yeah, like, now it's doing work. Never mind. Maybe I did need its help after all. But, like, I still don't understand, though. Oh, come on. We both got stunned. No. Come on. Okie dokie, so what's the trick here? What's the gimmick? I don't understand how to hit him consistently. How am I supposed to actually damage him? Wait a second, how did I get that just now? How did I get that? I tried doing that before and it wouldn't let me. Yeah, see, it's not letting me. Oh, there we go. Now it let me. What took so long? Why did it take so long? You guys did see that, right? Like, I held my sword in the, I held my sword up, but he got it for a second, and then, like, mine just didn't get it, and then it got it. And I didn't see, like, the little shimmer on the blade building up. So I couldn't tell if I was getting it or not. What was that? Oh, whatever. Cool finish, though. I do like that catch a lightning bolt in midair and bring it down on him thing. It's very nice. Extraordinary. You stand as a paragon of your kind, human. You fight like no man or demon I've ever known, though this is not the end. My hate never perishes. It is born anew in a cycle with no end. I will rise again. Those like you, those who share the blood of the goddess and the spirit of the hero, they are eternally bound to this curse. An incarnation of my hatred shall ever follow your kind, dooming them to wander a blood-soaked sea of darkness for all time. So how do we get out of this pocket dimension again? I sure hope it fades on its own. I have confirmed the eradication of the Demon King. His residual consciousness has been absorbed into the Master Sword and is now sealed away. Yep, and thus the cycle begins. GG indeed. You've done well, Link. And Zelda's soul has returned safely, obviously. Link, thank you. I think it's over. Finally, it's all over. Yep. So apparently, I guess her soul just returned to her off screen. Nice going, you two. You guys were totally amazing in this little adventure I like to call the Legend of Groose. That's a little joke. Joke or not, your contributions to our efforts were heroic. You have my thanks. Well, you know, just glad I could make myself useful. I'm happy things turned out okay. Well, that's good. Hey, so things look pretty sewn up here. What do you say, guys? Ready to head back to our own time? Well, I mean, we could do that, or we could open that door and have Zelda meet herself in the crystal. Of course, then again, that should be... wait a minute. That should be unnecessary now. Because we beat Demise. So shouldn't there be... like, there should already be a split in the timeline. Yeah, this is a paradox, because... like, right now, the Zelda we're with is the one from the future. That we woke up after using the Triforce to finish off Demise. But already there's a Zelda in the chamber back there. On the other side of the ceiling gate here. There's a Zelda in there who's only in there to seal Demise. But we just beat Demise in this timeline, so she should also wake up and there should be two of them. There should now be two Zeldas, because time travel. Unless, of course, they, you know, I guess it depends on how the flow of time works in this universe. I guess you could say that because we defeated Demise back here, and, like, maybe because Zelda came through the gate, like, they're now integrated or something, like she's not back there anymore. Because, like, the instant she was pulled back through time, a second time, like, they just became one, I guess? I don't know. There's no way to know. Yeah, I know. But that's the fun of it, Aurora. Hold on, I need to refresh. Yeah, there we go. That's the fun of it, Aurora. Picking Nintendo's stories apart. Also, is Twitch dropping frames for you guys? Like, I'm seeing some lag on my end here. I want to be sure everything's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've dropped some frames. Sorry about that. There we go. Don't want to keep Granny waiting, huh? Yeah, sure. Hylia, your grace, or perhaps you prefer Zelda? It pleases me to know you are safe. Master, I must speak with you. Yeah, froze for a moment? Okay. Master Link, you have successfully protected the goddess reborn and defeated Demise, fulfilling your role as the hero of legend. My purpose here is complete. Therefore, I ask you to dissolve our arrangement as master and servant. Boy, that line. Makes me think of Fate, The difference is, Fi isn't like a servant from fate. She doesn't actually do any of the fighting. Drive the sword into the pedestal before you. Where did this... Wait, was this pedestal here the whole time? I never saw this. Drive the sword into the pedestal before you, and I will return to the sword to enter a sleep without end. Okay. Master, you have achieved the purpose you were chosen to fulfill. Please set the sword in the pedestal and bring the goddess's mission to an end. Now, Master, it is time to conclude our necessary companionship. I am emotionless robot. For some reason, that knocked me forward this time when it never has before. Yeah, no, see, that door is open. So the Zeldas must have been, like, integrated or something at the moment she came back in time a second time, or Girahim brought her back. Otherwise, there would be 2 Zeldas. It's done. We're finally free. Later, Fi. Link. Link, hear me. My purpose was to obey the command of the goddess and lead you. Oh, you're not done talking yet? Okay. The chosen hero of this land on your quest. When I first awoke and began this task, I perceived it as merely serving my function as the servant to her grace. However, I have come to consider the information corresponding to our time together among the most precious data I have on record. Precious? Boy, that's a strange word for you to use, Fi. It's almost like you sound like you've grown emotions or something, but to be perfectly honest with you, your character has not developed since the moment we met you. If you had emotions this whole time, you really should have shown them. I do not have the capability to fully understand the human spirit. Yes, that much is clear. But now at the end of my journey with you, as I prepare to sleep within the Master Sword forever, I experience a feeling I am unable to identify. I lack sufficient data to be sure of my conclusion, but I believe this feeling correlates closest to what you people call happiness. Our partnership is at an end, and even as we speak, I feel my consciousness fading away. Before I enter the sleep that calls me to the sword, I wish to relay to you words that I recorded many times over the course of our journey. Oh, no, please, not words that you've relayed to me many times already, Fi. Come on. Many have said them to you thus far, but I now wish to say them myself. Thank you. Okay, well, at least that's brief. Thank you, Master Link. May we meet again in another life. Yeah, we will. Several others. Although the only time it was ever shown was in Breath of the Wild, after you complete the Master Trials. Where did we get the sheath from? Every time Link pulls the Master Sword, he just seems to happen to have a sheath for the Master Sword. It just sort of appears, I guess. We just sort of have it. But now that we've put the sword back, shouldn't the sheath be gone? Or is the sheath, like, is the Master Sword capable of just generating an endless supply of sheaths for every hero that pulls the sword? Is it like a parting gift? What? Impa, why? Come with us. No? Zelda, your grace, you possess the memories of the goddess. You must understand why that is not possible. I'm a being of this age. My place is here. I am so sorry for these dropped frames. I don't know what to say. Like, it must be Twitch. My internet connection is fine. I know that, but... You must return to your own time. I will take care of the gate once you have passed through. I can't do that. You and I have been through so much together. I don't want to leave you alone. Yes, Zelda and Impa have been through so much together. We, on the other hand, couldn't care less about Impa because she was barely ever a character to begin with. For us. But Zelda probably did lots of bonding with Impa off-screen during the whole adventure that she had, you know, praying at the different shrines or whatever. Yeah, I'm more sorry for leaving Impa than Fi, though. Fi was a character I can do without. She never developed. Ever. Navi had more development than Fi. And boy, is that saying something, because Navi didn't develop much. Or at least about as much. Like, Navi and Fi are both really bad. Please, Impa, come back with us. Zelda, at the command of the goddess, I passed through the gate of time. I did so to protect you and aid the fight to prevent the world's destruction. The last remnants of demise are decaying slowly within the sword. Someone must stay behind to watch over this blade. The spirit must not reawaken. It must never be allowed to threaten the world again. This is the nature of the task given to my tribe. As a member of the Sheikah, the goddess's chosen guardians, I gladly welcome this duty. Zelda, I shall watch over the Triforce. Its power is too great to leave in the grasp of man. Dependence on its might is an invitation to disaster. What, so you built? No, you couldn't have built Sky Keep. It's like, how can you watch over the Triforce if it's in the Sky Keep up in the sky and you're down here? That doesn't even make sense. When it has served its purpose, it must be secreted away to lie dormant once again, the knowledge of its existence hidden from mortal history. Oh, these are the words the goddess spoke to me long ago. Oh, okay, whoops. Never mind, never mind. I remember them well, as do you, I'm sure. You feel sad, Piker? Really? I don't. We're just leaving behind some characters we never really got close to in the first place. I feel more attachment for Groose. Like, this right here, this scene is the most character development, really, that Impa's had since, like, the beginning of the game. Like, she had a character, it developed very slightly, and then it hasn't moved an inch since then, until now. Groose has had more character development than this. If we were leaving Groose behind, I might be more sad. Do not despair, Zelda. You and I will surely meet again someday. Uh-huh. Because apparently you're part of the reincarnation cycle, too. There always seems to be an Impa somewhere. Ah, and now she puts it away. Oh look, there's our Master Sword. Oh, she was sitting in front of it. That's why I never noticed that pedestal. That's what happened. I was like, where? It's like, where was that pedestal the whole time? Oh, there it was. Was she wearing that the whole time? No, she wasn't wearing that the whole time, was she? Well, wait a minute. Did we ever see her right hand? See? I told you we'd meet again. Yeah. Boy, death sure is pretty for a servant of the goddess. Not even a dead body left behind. Yeah, I guess it was always hidden, wasn't it? Yep. Yeah, I guess I can spare a little bit of sadness. One singular tear for Impa. It's more than I can spare for Fi. Thank you for everything. Wait a minute. Didn't we already open those doors? Why were they closed again? Yeah, wait a minute. Zelda came out of those doors. Why were they closed again? They should have just been left open, right? I thought. Yeah, no. I'm sorry, but the emotional impact of this ending is somewhat, at least for me, it's just not that great. Because Fi, I'm happy to get rid of. Impa, I'm slightly sad to see go, but it's not like she was a huge part of our adventure. Groose was a bigger part. I mean, it's not a bad ending or anything. It's decent enough, but I just feel like there were some missed opportunities. How about I say that? Meanwhile, awesome music, but no credits? Do I have to press A? Or does it just stay here for a while? Huh? Okay, yeah, there we go. It's fading now. Like, okay, it's just like awesome music played, the titles thing appeared, and then, you know, and then nothing. Oh. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Is this what happened when Zelda landed? Never mind how she managed to survive the fall, but... Oh, snap! Are we actually gonna get to see bits of her journey? It's kind of a weird timing to now be showing it, but I guess I'm happy to see it. Although I I still have some questions, though, like how in the heck did she sneak around and not get caught by anybody until all the way to this dungeon? How'd she manage to sneak all the way up to the temple without getting caught? Until just now. Yeah, this is some nice music. I'll grant you that. Now see, but I feel like these cutscenes would have been better if they were actually like part of the story instead of an afterthought. I mean, maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe they were originally planned to be. Maybe that's why they were made at all. They were originally planned to be part of the main story, but they thought that it detracted from it, so they just made it an afterthought or something? Ah. I mean, they went to the trouble of animating those cutscenes, but they did not use them in the main story, and I feel like they should have. I really feel like they should have. That would have added more depth to the characters. Like, I'd have been more sad to see Impa go if I'd have known if she'd had more character development. And Zelda could have gotten some more too, instead of just growing up off screen. Judex, you still awake? You still in the land of the living? He might have fallen asleep. But that's alright. Get better, Judex. I hope you feel better soon. Meanwhile, I have to say, this was a pleasant experience. Like, there are still some problems with the game for sure. I mean, basically everything I just said about the story amounts to minor nitpicks, really. Like, the story was alright, even with those small flaws in it. It was still nice. The soundtrack is pretty good. I don't know if I'd say it's the best I've ever heard, but it was still very nice. Like, this game definitely has some really good tracks. Like this one, for example. Yeah, the music was fine. Graphically, you know, like the graphics, like the visual presentation and everything. I like it. It's got the realistic style of Twilight Princess, but the brighter colors that Twilight Princess desperately needed. Yeah, again, minor nitpicks for the story, and I think just the weakest part was just the gameplay. Like, the level, like the game design was fine. Well, no, it was fine except for the chores. Yeah, like the constant MacGuffin quests weren't all that hot, but like the dungeon design was good though. There's there's the Triforce just sitting out there in the middle of... Just sitting out there in the open for anybody to go get. They really need to, like, seal that away somewhere. Yeah, like, the chores weren't very good, but the dungeon designs were fine. Ah, here we go. More. And yeah, just the primary weakness is the combat. Like, the puzzles and the items were great, but the sword combat is so weak in this game. Even with button controls, it's just a weak system. It's fundamentally flawed. Like, with the whole... Oh, they are sealing it away. Oh, good. I'm glad they didn't forget about that. Of course, I have a question. Why not? Why not make more wishes? They could, couldn't they? Yeah, I was about to say, hold on. These birds are now on the surface. Also, Groose is returning to Skyloft, I think? Isn't he? Yeah, I thought the Loftwings wouldn't come down to the surface. Or did they all move down to the surface, and they're just flying around? We still don't know what happened to the Loftwings, by the way, in other games. Where'd they go? Did they become the Rito? No, they didn't, because Wind Waker says they used to be Zora. Unless they're retconning that. Ah, never mind. Look around us. As a child, I always dreamed of the world below. I wanted to see the surface with my own eyes and feel the land's warm breeze on my skin. I think I want to live here. I always want to feel, well, solid ground beneath my feet. Yeah, I mean, most people would. See the clouds above my head and watch over the Triforce. They become the oh no! They become the Akko. Oh gosh. That's a terrifyingly plausible theory, Aurora. Oh geez, that totally could be. Oh man. And all those buildings and things up there, built by the Akko, were probably built on what was left of Skyloft. Oh my gosh, that theory actually works. And then the Sky Islands, they're still up there, you know, for Breath of the Wild 2 later as well. Oh my gosh. I forgot all about the Akko in Twilight Princess. Oh man. Those chickens with human heads were so terrifying, I blocked them out of my memory. But you're totally right. Oh man. That totally could be the case. Ugh. What about you, Link? What will you do now? Terrorific. Exactly. There you go, Piker. Piker gets it. What do you think I'm gonna do, Zelda? Cutting out right before what would have been a pretty good moment to propose, honestly. Ha! You can play again in hero mode using this save data. Do you want to continue? As far as I know, like, wait, well, what would the point be? Okay, let me put it like this. If I ever desire to do so, I can easily... Yeah, like, I can easily just defeat Demise again if I want to, and then start a game in hero mode. But having experienced the story, I don't really feel like that's necessary. Like, what's the advantage of New Game Plus? What's the point? What do I get for it? Like, do I start with the Master Sword or something? Like, do I start with all my items? Like, do I get infinite stamina? Is there any point to bothering with hero mode? I don't think so. Aurora, do you know? Piker, do you know, like, what's... Just more difficulty? Is that all I get? I think I'm okay. Yeah. You never played it, Piker? Really? Okay. Yeah, let's return to title screen. Like I said, if I wanted to carry over my save data, I totally could. I could just beat Demise again. Excuse me. Yeah, Demise was a little bit trickier than I thought, but now that I understand how the fight works, I can easily go back in and crush it if I want to. Now that I understand I have to wait a second to get the Skyward Strike, and it doesn't play the usual animation and everything. But yeah, anyway, so this has been fun. Again, the main drawback of this game is just the combat. Like, yes, the button controls vastly improve it. But as I was trying to say earlier, it is a fundamentally flawed system. Like, if you compare this to Twilight Princess, there is no comparison. Like, enemies take their sword and they hold them in completely unnatural positions that invite you to swing in particular directions. But that's not how, like, that looks so awkward. It just looks completely wrong. Like, Breath of the Wild did it much better. But Twilight Princess did it even better than that. Like, with all the special moves, like the backslash and the helm splitter and, you know, the mortal draw and everything. TP just had a way more in-depth combat system. Even Wind Waker. You know, granted it was all just press A at the right time, but if you put in directional inputs with the A press, you could do specific types of counters. Like, I would even put Ocarina's combat system higher than this. Just because, like, again, it didn't involve, well, it didn't involve stamina. You could combine, you know, your sword with magic to get a better spin attack, also, you know, which is a better way to do resource management than stamina, in my opinion. And, like, there was a bunch of different moves you could pull off fairly easily. Only thing that carries over is treasure and bugs. No hearts spawn, you take double damage, and stamina depletes more quickly. I fail to see how that is an enjoyable experience, so I'm just gonna skip out on that. Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is there's just a whole lot more options in other Zelda games than there is in this one. And it looks very, very awkward. Like, I understand what they were trying to do. Like, they wanted you to have control over your attacks, you know, and, like, you know, specifically be able to slash, like, with the motion controls, but that's not necessarily the best way to go. Like, nobody asked for that, and there's a reason why. You know, it just doesn't look right. It doesn't feel right, even with the button controls. Like, the button controls are much better than motion controls, but this still, it feels so unnatural. For them to guard that way, for me to have to just only swing like that and not try any, you know, any kind of special moves or anything, which TP and Wind Waker had. And even Ocarina to some limited extent. And then, again, later, Breath of the Wild fixed that and went back to a slightly more traditional combat system. So I think Nintendo got the message, too. You know? And that's a good thing. But besides that, I think that's the only major gripe I have about the game. Is just that. It's just the combat system. Everything else, all my other gripes are pretty minor. Pretty minor stuff. So, all in all, I'd say this game's around maybe an 8. It's at least as good as Twilight Princess, I would say. Just in very different ways. In very different ways. All in all, I had fun. This was good. I'm glad I did this. Don't know that I'll ever come back to it, but I'm glad I did it. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Something like that. Breath of the Wild is better. Even without DLC, Breath of the Wild's better than this. Not by much, but yeah, this was fun though. Like, it was still worth playing. I am glad I played this. So anyway, that's gonna do it for Skyward Sword. Thank you so much for coming. I'm gonna switch to Odyssey so we can wrap that up now. I have no idea what we're gonna do with the rest of our time. There's still so much time left. Like, I don't think Odyssey's going to take the rest of the night. That's the thing. What am I gonna do? Well, either way, thank you so much for coming along on this journey through Skyward Sword. I'll see you for Odyssey in just a minute, guys. Oh, are you leaving? You leaving, Piker? Hey, thanks for coming. That's right, you said you were tired too. Yeah, you said you were in bed as well. You have a good night, Piker. I hope to see you Friday for some Hollow Knight. That will be our next game, starting Friday. Hollow Knight will come up. And then Mario Kart on Saturday, probably. Thank you so much for coming. You have a good night. Alright. I'm gonna go to break, and I'll see you guys in just a minute for the recompletion of Super Mario Odyssey. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is where most people tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. And while I would appreciate you doing all that, if you enjoyed my content, come check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/TrinfiniteX so you can watch and chat with me while I make these. I'm a family-friendly streamer, so everybody's welcome. Throw me a follow on Twitch and Twitter so you can get notifications when I go live. Links will be down in the description. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to meeting you.